So in today's episode, we want to talk about the various endorsements that people are giving to the SRC presidential aspirant on KNUST campus. I mean, every year we have endorsements trooping in. You can be endorsed from your traditional hall that you emanate from. You can be endorsed from the church you emanate from. If you're at Spencer, you're at wherever, they can write a letter to endorse you. What does endorsement mean? Endorsement speaks a lot about who you are and why people should elect you. So it is a very important part of the electoral process. Even though we've had some aspirants who had received so many endorsements but still ended up losing the elections, it is still a very important thing in terms of KNUST campus elections. Something for you to discuss on. Now, today we are going to talk about the endorsement. BBY so far is sweeping so many endorsements. BBY has been endorsed by the Unity Hall, which was quite a surprising one because Unity Hall had two candidates. They had to choose one, whether BBY or Reginald. They went for BBY. And fair enough, it is fine because the reason why I respect Unity Hall so much, not only because I'm coming from there, but also for them to organize sharp brain questions for these two aspirants to finally decide who they are going to choose. For me, I respect them for that. If you've not watched that video, click on this link to watch that particular video. You'll see the questions they ask them. Now, aside Unity Hall endorsing BBY, he has also received endorsement from the Medical Student Association. Of course, he's coming from medicine, so yes, they'll give him that endorsement. He has equally been endorsed by the College of Humanities and Social Sciences, HESA, and of course, he was once a president from that college, so it also makes sense. And lastly, there is someone known as Emmanuel Boateng, who was a former biochemistry president and presidential aspirant in the recent College of Science election. They've made him to endorse BBY, and he has also released a letter to fully support BBY. So far, these are the endorsements I have for BBY. Probably there are more to come. Further on, let's continue. So when we look at the camp of Jojo Reginald, what is happening? Now, the staggering addition that we saw from the camp of Jojo Reginald is the addition of Derry Elijah. Now, they've managed to add Derry Elijah to their team, and Derry Elijah has come out to give out his maximum support to the Jojo Trump card. Now, this is a flyer they release, Jojo the Unifier, and our symbol of hope. And as you can see, Jojo and his vice president. And then we can also see Derry Elijah, and I'm sure the guy standing next to him is also his vice president. I'm very sure. And so yes, Jojo Reginald has managed to get Elijah on his ticket. Why is this so important? Remember, Elijah was the candidate that got disqualified over CWA related issue, and he was also another candidate that, as I said earlier, gained a lot of support. He has also worked very hard. This guy has worked very hard. And so for Jojo to get him on the team means he's bringing all the camp of Derry Elijah to join his, and it becomes a very bigger family, and they can do a lot of groundwork. So yes, this is actually a good endorsement for Jojo Reginald also. Now, furthermore, Ose Asibe, who was also another aspirant for KNUST SRC election, has also dropped down to give his maximum support to Jojo Reginald. And Ose Asibe happens to be an engineering student, and of course, Jojo is from engineering, and so he has to make sure he gets all these students that wanted to be SRC president to join him to champion the fight. Now, remember that Ubuntu Nana Can Promise has already chosen a vice president from engineering, so he's already crippling Jojo Reginald. And that is where BBY becomes strong, because BBY went to a different college, which is KNUST, and he picked their president. And KNUST is a fertile ground. And so once he has KNUST and he has HESA, he can play his politics very well. Currently in GISA, there have been so many, penetrations over there. But then, anyway, let's see how things unfold. So yes, Reginald has Derry Elijah, and he also has Ose Asibe, and more to come. So far, I know of this. And of course, KNUST Can Promise Nana Ubuntu. What has he also done? So far, so good. You know that Shaq is Hack, which is the team Ubuntu, has Cleman Kuma Israel on their ticket, a very important guy who is actually the current vice president for CISA, which is the College of Science Students, which is a very, very important ticket to be able to convince, a vice president for a college to be on your ticket to endorse you speaks in large volume. But of course, guys, the reality is that these vice presidential candidates or these vice presidents for the colleges who give you their support will not do it for free. This is politics. And so the Cleman guy, the way he put in picture for the flyer top there, he goes, he say, yeah, guy, he get some good share for somewhere. So he go work hard. He will pull all his guys and they will do the job very well. So yes, this is also the endorsement that Nana Can Promise has made so far. Probably there'll be more endorsement to come. Let's see how things will turn out. So far, so good. These are the endorsements I have seen. If you know more, you can go to the comment section and let me know. And as I said, the election is becoming a three-way affair between Team Ubuntu, between Reginald Jojo, and BBY. The rest we are not seeing a lot. And I don't want to believe some of them will say they are second year, so they don't have to work hard. They will come back again. You guys have to work hard so that we feel your presence. All right, guys, that will be all for today. See you next time. It's bye for now.